Hey guys, back with another week of toy pickups. This week, I guess kind of light, but two things that I've been really wanting to get in came in this week. Hopefully next week I'll have something else I've really been wanting, but this week we're gonna go ahead and start off with Swoop. I got my Magic Square Legend Scale Swoop. I am actually probably gonna keep him in robot mode. I'm not one of those people that like to do the dinosaur mode, but maybe if I get a second set, I'll do the second set in dinosaur mode. As a matter of fact, I got my New Age Grimlock over there. He's still in robot mode. He's the only one in the dinosaur mode. He's the only one that I really like in the dinosaur mode. Everybody else, yeah, they're just dinosaurs. But his Grimlocks is actually more iconic, and I prefer him in that than his actual robot mode. But the Swoop's cool. I love how they hid all of the parts. This looks comic accurate. You can see right there. Everything's really articulated. Knees, elbows, toes, shoulders, knees, toes, head and toes, heads and toes, or head, shoulders, knees and toes. That's the song. There you go. It actually came with not too much. I mean, obviously it has just one head and then a couple of other hands and a weapon. But he is now the third piece of my Dinobot collection. I missed the Magic Square one, but hopefully I can, if they reissue it, I'll go and pick up the Magic Square Grimlock, and maybe I'll have that one in robot mode and keep the New Age one in the dinosaur mode. But other than that, Swoop's really cool. Maybe one day I'll get bored and I'll transform him. But sometimes the Magic Square transformations are very intricate, and I don't want to spend an hour trying to put him into the dinosaur mode for me to only spend another hour putting him back in robot mode. All right, so swoop, swooping. There you go. Haha. There you go. Second thing that I got that I was really been waiting on for a while, because everybody else has been getting it, at least like the overseas market and toy tubers, they've been getting it quite a bit, and then some people have ordered from like AliExpress and gotten it in super quick. But I have actually gotten my battle armored Cobra Commander, because it's on the box, it's completely different. I think it's like Cobra Commander with battle armor, something like that. Look, it's battle armor Cobra Commander. And the head that came on it, they have, if you can see really quick, has the lizard eyes. I don't like that. I'm not going to keep that on there. I am going to take the alternate head, which I will do right now, with the human eyes, because I only remember him from Deke. And no, I hated the Deke cartoon. This is the only thing that I actually really liked from the Deke cartoon, is that they brought Cobra Commander back, as opposed to leaving it with Serpentor, because I wasn't a big Serpentor fan, even though I do have Serpentor. I wasn't a big Serpentor fan. I was basically always a Cobra Commander fan. And so when they brought him back, I was super happy. The rest of the Deke series sucked. It absolutely sucked. I don't want nothing else to do with Deke. All the characters that came out of it, because the animation was horrible. It just really just ended me watching G.I. Joe as a kid. But look, all of the detail with the battle, with the suit, is really awesome. So we slowly take it down. And then the back, because in the back you get to see all the detailing. But it's a standard G.I. Joe classified figure with all the articulation. I was since he didn't do a crunch in the belly, I was very happy that look how deep he gets with the little rocker swivel thing. He moves around quite a bit. So I don't know if they have mastered something with this, because normally just this little portion right here kind of sucks, and it's like the crunch is like normally like that, but he can really get over. So I was like, oh, that's awesome. I really like that. So now to add him into my display, I've seen people do the Fred head. I wasn't a G.I. Joe comic, well, at least not that run of G.I. Joe comics. I liked it when they did a lot of the old school mixing Transformer with G.I. Joe. And I know that there was a whole, Cobra Commander died, and one of like Fred 7 or something took over, one of the Crimson Guards took over and pretended to be Cobra Commander. But I don't like that. I want my Cobra Commander to come back from the dead. One of the great things also, besides the extra head, he came with the iguana, and this is another callback from the Deke cartoon, is that he turned Serpentor into an iguana to make him pay for the fact that he got turned into a snake, which technically wasn't done by Serpentor, was done by Globulus, but, same deal. It was like Globulus was gone. They never really said he was dead, but he's gone. So he can take it back out on Serpentor. Plus, Serpentor kind of treated him as a pet. So it's a nice little pet that comes with it. and kind of articulated. Look at that. Look at that. Legs, back legs too. Tail, not so much. But it is flexible. Too bad it's not bendy wire, because then you could probably do something with that. But I really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe make a little minor deke shelf with this. And that's all I got for today as toy pickups go. What is going on in toy news? Oh, the price increases. Yes, it sucks. We knew it was coming. Tariffs was going to increase the price. They said they tried to eat it, thinking that the tariffs were going to get canceled. At some particular point, they did not. So they bumped it up $3. Hasbro did, and that's probably just the start, is what everybody's been saying. But they're not going to go back down. So even if they kill tariffs, because I know, I mean, not to get too political, that they're fighting it in court. If they kill tariffs, Hasbro's not going to be like, oh, cool, you guys get a $3 discount. We're going back down to $25. It's not going to. We're just going to keep rolling with 28. Maybe they don't do a further increase. So I know a lot of people are saying that they are out of Hasbro, Marvel Legends, and G.I. Joe because of the $3 increase. You guys are lying. You guys are absolutely lying. You're not going to stop collecting G.I. Joe or Marvel Legends because of the actual $3 increase. It's the same thing you guys said when it went up to $24.99. It's the same thing you guys said when it went to $21.99. It's just an increase. Inflation happens. I wish the tariffs things didn't force this. Maybe we'd have got a couple more years before they raised the price, but it is what it is. And if you're a collector, you either have all what you want or you don't, and you're just going to suck it up and eat it. That sucks. Which is kind of what we got to do. And for all the people who seriously complain about it, don't buy Mafex or SH Figuarts or LPZZ or NART and all that other stuff that's done overseas, because that stuff's $100. And if you're complaining about $3, you should be losing your mind over having to pay $100 for something when we include in the shipping. And it's probably going to be more after the tariffs really hit, because they got rid of that whole exception for anything under $800. So that's my political rant and my toy rant. That's all I got to say. I'll see you guys next week with a couple of things that I do expect to come in next week. All right. Take care.